And it's the dumbest bill in America, and it's from Janet Mills, the governor of Maine, who says that she wants to require waiters to wear dog cones. So you ever see the movie Up, where the dog is the dogs in the movie Up? A couple of them are wearing the cone of shame, is what they called it.
Shame.
It's a great movie.
So they don't, start scratching or biting after they got their junk snipped.
Or if they have something wrong with their foot, they don't try to chew their foot, and it's too difficult to do that.
I like my example better.
Okay. So Governor Janet Mills, to be fair, this is not an actual bill because she could do things by executive order, because she has these emergency powers like every other governor does in America at the moment because of COVID. And she had the gall to say and to tweet out that, maybe those cone things, people should wear them because they actually point up, so that when you're waiting on people and giving them food, if you happen to cough or if you happen to talk, anything that's coming out of your mouth is going upward as opposed to downward at the food when you're serving it. That was her reason. So in other words, she came up with this great scientific idea herself. So in other words, waiters are going to be dogs wearing dog cones in Maine,
very
potentially.
Impractical. Expectations versus reality. Everybody's standing upright and they cough and it just magically flies into the air. In reality, they got to bend over. They got to put things on the table, Mark. They're going to be in your food's face, whether you like it or not.
Or when they bend over, the cone hits you in the head when they bend over. So.
Yeah. Not to mention, it just looks ridiculous.
It looks so stupid.
Can you imagine?
It looks stupid when a dog's wearing it.
Human beings walking around in a human cone. That has got to be a work hazard. I do not think that anything good will ever come from that.
I think some restaurants should implement that just for the heck of it, because it would be so funny
I'm
to
sure
watch.
It's going to be like a niche restaurant thing. You know how you go to like some of those restaurants and they have like funny experiences, like they make fun of you or make you wear stupid hats with drawing on it. It's going to be like, come to this restaurant. We have cones on all our waitresses' heads.
I was at a restaurant recently where they were wearing an entire face shield. So the face shield, of course, it started on their head, and the shield completely, so they weren't wearing a mask, it was just a face shield. And the face shield completely covered, so they looked like they were from the movie Lost in Space, or the show Lost in Space.
I was going to say, I've been to the store and I've seen people who are wearing they almost look like spacesuits, and I'm just like, oh, that's really intense right there. I was like, they look like they got the full domed-in head. I was like, one small step for man, one giant leap for COVID kind.
And I can kind of understand a little bit, because my understanding is that COVID can be transmitted into your eyes as well.
That was new to me. That's a little freaky.
That is freaky. So I guess the entire face shield thing makes sense, but it was concerning that someone bringing your food was wearing this on the one hand, because you're thinking to yourself, why am I out eating to begin with? That's what that guy has to wear.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah. I think we've all assumed the risk. That's why I'm here.
So what are your final thoughts on good old Janet Mills, the governor of Maine, talking about requiring, she hasn't actually done it yet, but suggesting that waiters should be required to wear these dog cones?
How are we going to enforce that, Mark? Are we going to call the dog pound on them if they don't wear it? You're going to have to go take them to the rescue?
I think that when you wait on tables and you're wearing a dog cone, you should have to have a dog with you walking along also wearing a dog cone. I think that'd be
for effect. It's like those cat cafes, except with dogs, Mark. Come get a T-bone and pet some dogs.
And that's it. That's the dumbest bill in America. Thank you for joining Mark and the Millennials. This is Mark Fisher. Thank you to our millennial, Garrick Ross, and of course our producer, Adam Coutura, and our assistant producer, Christopher Hopkins. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and our website. See you next time.